Technology, as we know it today, is seen as the glorious savior of our modern lives, but sometimes it has its own little oops moments that leave us all chuckling and scratching our heads. So guys, join us today as we uncover the 12 most embarrassing tech fails of all time. From epic product flops to mind-boggling design fails, we're about to take a roller coaster ride through the annals of technological history. These hilarious missteps remind us that even the greatest minds can occasionally get it oh so wrong. With that said, let's dive in. First up, we have Google Wave. Google Wave was an ambitious project that aimed to revolutionize communication by combining email, instant messaging, and collaborative editing into one platform. The concept itself was intriguing and held great promise. However, when it was launched, users quickly realized that it was far from user-friendly. The complexity of Google Wave proved to be its downfall. Many people found it difficult to navigate and understand its intricate features. It was like being handed a unicycle without having mastered riding a regular bike first. The learning curve was steep, and users struggled to grasp the full potential of the platform. Furthermore, the integration of multiple communication tools within Google Wave created confusion. Users were uncertain about when to use email, when to switch to instant messaging, and how to effectively collaborate on documents. It was as if they were trying to juggle multiple tasks without having a clear understanding of how to balance them. Despite its initial hype, Google Wave failed to gain widespread adoption and was eventually discontinued. However, its legacy lives on as a cautionary tale in the world of technology. It serves as a reminder that even the most innovative ideas need to be user-friendly and intuitive for widespread acceptance. Next on our list are Oakley Thumb sunglasses. Imagine a pair of sunglasses that can play music for you. Well, that's what these sunglasses were meant to do. These shades not only protect your eyes from the sun, but also had a built-in megapixels 3-player. Sounds convenient, doesn't it? They had tiny speakers built right into the frames, so you could listen to your favorite tunes while protecting your eyes from the sun. However, the execution didn't quite live up to the idea. The sunglasses were bulky and didn't sound as good as regular headphones. It was like wearing a pair of sunglasses that played music, but the sound quality was more like a broken radio than a crisp concert. So it failed. Next, we have Snapchat spectacles. Remember when everyone went crazy over these camera-equipped sunglasses? These sunglasses had a camera built into them, allowing you to capture moments from your point of view and share them instantly on Snapchat. It was a fun and innovative concept, but the design of the spectacles wasn't the most stylish. They looked a bit funky and attracted a lot of attention. It was like wearing sunglasses that screamed, "Hey, I'm recording everything." Next, we have Apple Maps. Oh boy. Do you know how you use maps on your phone to find your way around? Well, Apple tried to create its mapping app, but it didn't quite work out. There were a lot of inaccuracies and missing information. It had a bunch of bugs, didn't show public transportation routes, and in some places, it didn't show anything at all or had the wrong locations marked. It was a big mess. It was like having a navigation system that kept leading you to the wrong places or even off a cliff. Because of all these issues, some important people at Apple got fired. After that, Apple worked really hard to make their maps better and prove that they could be just as good as Google Maps. They spent years fixing the problems and improving the app. And as you can imagine, they haven't caught up to their competitor. Apple Maps definitely took a wrong turn on this one. Now let's talk about Palm Treo. The innovative smartphone had impressive features ahead of its time, but it faced various challenges that affected the overall user experience. Its design was not as sleek and intuitive as expected, lacking the comfortable feel and easy-to-use buttons found in modern devices. The phone also struggled with performance issues, taking longer to open apps and perform tasks compared to its competitors. Simple actions like scrolling through menus or typing messages felt slow and unresponsive, causing frustration. Despite its potential, the phone fell short of delivering a satisfying experience due to these shortcomings. It emphasizes the importance of user-friendly design and smooth functionality in technology, reminding us that even promising innovations need careful refinement to be truly enjoyable for users. It was like trying to send a text message with gloves on, frustrating and far from smooth. Next up, 3D TVs. After the massive success of the movie Avatar in 2009, 3D TV was expected to revolutionize how we enjoy movies at home. The idea was to create an immersive experience similar to what you see in theaters. However, bringing that same 3D experience to our living rooms didn't go so well. Most people didn't want to wear those goofy 3D glasses while relaxing on their couch. Plus, the size of the TV screens couldn't recreate the same impact as a giant theater screen. Despite TV companies supporting 3D for years and offering a decent selection of 3D Blu-rays, people simply didn't embrace it. You can't force a feature on people forever if they're not interested. The 3D glasses were like watching TV through a foggy window instead of being fully immersed in the action. Let's move on to Juicero. Juicero was a high-tech juicer that promised to make the freshest and most delicious juice with the press of a button. The juicer came with pre-packaged juice packs that you would insert into the machine. However, it turned out that you could actually squeeze the juice packs with your hands just as effectively, without needing the expensive machine. It was like having a fancy juicer that didn't do much more than what your own hands could do. Now, let's talk about Pixel Slate's failure. Pixel Slate was Google's take on a tablet that aimed to give the iPad a run for its money. With its stylish design and a keyboard that could be detached, it seemed like the perfect device for both work and play. However, some issues with its software and performance held it back. It was like having a fantastic tablet, but struggling to keep up with your everyday tasks and the apps you wanted to use. Despite its potential, the Pixel Slate fell short of delivering the seamless experience users were hoping for. The next big fail on our list is the Light L16. This was a camera that packed an impressive 16 lenses into a compact body, promising high-quality photos. However, the image quality didn't quite match up to the hype, and the camera had some usability issues. It was like carrying a camera with a bunch of lenses that promised amazing shots. But in reality, the photos didn't quite live up to your expectations. Moving on to another big fail, we have the Sony PlayStation Vita. It was Sony's handheld gaming console that aimed to give us console-quality gaming wherever we went. The idea was exciting, but it faced some challenges. In a world where smartphones were becoming more powerful and popular, the PS Vita struggled to stand out. It also didn't have as many great games to choose from compared to other gaming devices. It was like having a little gaming console in your pocket that couldn't quite match up to the big players in the gaming world. Now, let's leap into the exciting world of drone fails with GoPro Karma. This drone had the potential to revolutionize aerial photography, giving us a whole new perspective from the skies. However, things didn't go as planned. Shortly after its release, GoPro had to recall the product because of technical problems and safety concerns. It was like having a drone that seemed more interested in crashing than in capturing those jaw-dropping and breathtaking moments we were all hoping for. The dream of soaring through the air and capturing stunning footage had to be put on hold as GoPro worked to fix the issues and make sure the drone was safe and reliable. And finally, we have Internet Explorer. Back in the day, it was the default web browser that came with most computers, and many people relied on it for their online adventures. It was a web browser that came pre-installed on many computers and was the go-to choice for many people. However, it had its fair share of issues. It had a reputation for being sluggish, frequently crashing, and not keeping up with the latest web standards. Using Internet Explorer felt like navigating the vast online world while wading through thick, sticky molasses. The browsing experience was far from smooth and seamless, making simple tasks like opening web pages or loading images a frustrating ordeal. But as time went on, a new player emerged on the scene to shake things up: Chrome. With its lightning-fast speed, sleek design, and compatibility with modern web technologies, Chrome quickly stole the spotlight and became the browser of choice for many internet users. It brought a refreshing change, leaving Internet Explorer in the dust and showing us what a smooth and efficient web browsing experience should truly be like. So these are some of the tech fails that didn't quite live up to their promises. They had innovative ideas, but the execution fell short. It's a reminder that even the biggest tech companies can have their share of missteps. Alright guys, that wraps up our video for today. Thank you for taking this ride with us. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all the mind-blowing content coming your way. Until next time.